everybody! My name is Ethan and welcome back to the Original Fashion Tarot channel. We're back for another 2 videos here on the channel today. This one in particular being on Sagittarius, who in the Greek mythos roughly equates to Hermes, the god of travelers. Also technically the god of speed, though, if you're a Flash fan, you'll debate that pretty heavily. Yeah. Basically, Hermes is the type of guy who, if of all the gods you were to meet, if you ever meet any of the gods, this is the one you probably want to meet the most because he's a traveler. He's a very amenable guy. You never know who you're going to meet on the road, and as long as you're nice to him, he'll be nice back. He's not exactly the most, harsh of gods. Hope you guys are having a wonderful, wonderful Friday. And without much further ado, let's go ahead and get straight on into this. Starting us off, Sagittarius, so we have... Ooh, ouch. Atlas's Burden. Okay. Not a fantastic card to start with, Sagittarius, I will say. Atlas's Burden. You've got the weight of the world on your shoulders, Sagittarius. So, if you don't know, Atlas... Titan general, after the war between the gods and the Titans, which the Titans lost, the gods sentenced him to holding up the weight of the sky. I'll give you a moment to let that one sink in. Good? Okay, yeah, he's holding up the weight of the sky. So, whenever this card comes up, I automatically know, Sagittarius, that there is a huge burden on somebody's shoulders. And in this case, you're carrying the weight of the world on your shoulders, the weight of the world on your back. Question is, why? Closest acquaintance? The Eye of Cyclops. Okay. Well, Sagittarius, I can safely say thanks to that, you're at least not alone. This friend of yours sees the whole picture. They see exactly how much burden is on your shoulders. They see how much you're struggling. They see, that this is not an easy time for you at all. And, they want to help, Sagittarius. They want to help very, very much. So, I would say probably let them help, Sagittarius. I know it might be tough to, let somebody else carry some of these burdens on their shoulders for you, but you can't do this all on your own, Sagittarius. Whatever these burdens are, you can't handle them on your own. Where's your head at? Pandora's box. Ooh, okay. So you still have a lot of hope for the future then. That's good, Sagittarius. With all these burdens on your shoulders and with all this responsibility weighing down so heavily on you, it would not have been a surprise to me at all if you were feeling a little hopeless, a little lost in the dark, but you're not. That's good, Sagittarius. You have hope. You have, happiness and hope and wonder for the future still. You know, better than anyone, that things can improve with time. That things can get better, that these burdens are not permanent, Sagittarius. So, that's good. That's very, very good for you. Let's see where this goes. What's around you? The Chariot of Helios. Well, there is some light in the darkness here, Sagittarius. I will say there is some light in the darkness. It looks like this friend is absolutely here to help, because I feel like this is this friend again, and they're bringing in the cavalry. Metaphorically, of course. Perhaps literally, I'm not sure. But they're doing their level best to help you here, Sagittarius. Even in these dark times for you, they are doing their level best to help you out. Still don't know what exactly these burdens on your shoulders are, I will say. But what I can tell you, Sagittarius, is that you are not alone. Rest assured of that, you are not alone. So, yeah, let's see where this goes. What do you want? Jason's Golden Fleece. Ooh. Okay. Interesting. Interesting. So, you want, of course, to overcome these burdens. You want to overcome these challenges. You want to surpass these problems. You want to achieve victory at any cost here, Sagittarius. You want to win this long battle. Who can blame you, Sagittarius? Who can really blame you? These burdens on your back, you're not meant to be burdened, Sagittarius. Sagittarius, you're one of the most free spirits of all the signs. Hermes himself is a free spirit. So it's pretty safe to assume that you, Sagittarius, as your patron god, is Hermes, you yourself would be a free spirit. You don't like being burdened by responsibilities. You don't like being burdened in one place. You don't like being held down, held back. That's the last thing you want, Sagittarius. So, yeah, I mean, best advice I could give here, don't take all the load on your own. Shed some off to your friends here. They're here to help. Who's advising you? The Garden of Hesperides. Ooh, okay. Okay, interesting. So, I'm not sure where that one's going, actually. Because usually with the Garden of Hesperides, it means there's something to do with the forbidden fruit, there's something you're not supposed to do, or you're venturing in there to achieve it, something along those lines. But in this case, it doesn't really fit. This is one of those strange cases, Sagittarius, where I get a wild card. Now, wild cards, if you don't know, if you haven't watched my previous readings, are cards where they don't fit in at first. At first, when they're placed down in the reading, they don't normally fit in to the rest of it. Only as the rest of the cards are placed down do they make sense in the terms of the rest of the reading. So let's see if this wild card has a resolution in some of the future cards. What's your dilemma? The Labyrinth of Minos. Okay. I think I'm seeing where this might be going, Sagittarius. I think I'm seeing where this might be going. So, there is a solution to all your problems here, Sagittarius. All this burden on your shoulders, all this stuff that's happening here, there is a solution to it. But it is risky. That's what this card is. It's no longer a wild card. This is your friend telling you, hey, I've got an idea, have a solution to release you from these burdens. But it's a risky move. It will require doing something that's not typically allowed by, whoever's controlling you. And it might not work. It's a risky gambit, Sagittarius. The question is, are you ready to roll the dice? Let's see. Who has the power? The Argonaut's Voyage. Ooh. Okay. Looks like you're absolutely ready to roll the dice, Sagittarius. You are fully ready to take that chance. These burdens have clearly been weighing heavily on you. I can see it. I can feel it. This is a tough time for you having all this burden on your shoulders. And, your friend's solution, it may be risky. It may not be the most elegant of solutions. It may not be the easiest of solutions. May even be the riskiest of them. But it has probably the greatest chance of actually succeeding, I'd say. Let's see what happens here, Sagittarius. What's holding you back? The Wrath of Poseidon. Ooh, okay. I get the feeling this might be a work thing, Sagittarius. I'm getting the impression that this might be a work thing. Maybe your boss is overloading you with work. Okay. No, it just hit me, Sagittarius. Okay, so here's the real story then. Your boss is overloading you with work. They're shoving all this work on you. They're making you work extremely long hours. They're paying you for it, sure, but they're not paying you enough for it. And not nearly as much as you should be paid, at least. And, you need to make them understand that you can't keep doing this. You can't keep, being that worker for them. And so this friend of yours steps in and says, hey, I've got an idea to make your boss understand this, but it's risky and it's going to require the both of us. What holds you back, Sagittarius, is the fear of the wrath of your boss. You fear how angry your boss will get. You fear that you're going to lose your job over this. And who can blame you? Who can blame you, Sagittarius? Let's see if this works out. What's being hidden? The Sphinx's riddle. Ooh. Okay. Okay. Yup. This could work, Sagittarius, if you keep it secret. If nobody else but you and your friend knows about this until the time is right, this can work. It's a bold move, risky gambit, but it absolutely can work, Sagittarius. All you need to do is just give it your best shot, I suppose. Give it your absolute best. Can you succeed? The Hydra's Challenge. Ooh. It could work, Sagittarius, but it's a risky move. Ballsy move, even. There's gonna be problems presented to you as this plan moves along. There's gonna be, it's gonna be danger. There's gonna be, issues that crop up, but it looks okay. It looks like, it could work. And if it does work, and your boss finally understands what they've been doing to you all this time, for it. All the better for it. Now, what happens in the end, Sagittarius? Survey says, echoes lament. Your boss finally gets it. They finally get the message you've been trying to tell them all this time. You can't keep doing this like it is right now. You can't keep doing the work as it is right now without at least, some reprieve, some extra pay, anything like that. They finally get the message, Sagittarius. It took them a while. It took them a long time to get to that point. But they finally come to talk to you and say, hey, what's going on? Why are you doing this? It looks like this desperation act paid off, Sagittarius. Now, PH de Resistance, when's this all happening? The Siren Song. All right. Ooh, excuse me. Looks like this story does have a happy ending, after all. And, yeah. As for when this is all happening, this is going to be over the next 2 or 3 months, Sagittarius. This is not going to be a quick and easy one for you. No. This is going to be a bit of a long one, Sagittarius. This is going to be a long process. It's going to be painful. It's going to hurt. Don't get me wrong, Sagittarius. But as long as you and your friend work together, you keep it secret from everybody else, and you only reveal it to your boss when the time is right. It's going to all work out, and, yeah. Good work here, Sagittarius. You're going to get your life back in order. Okay. I'm going to do a quick recap, and I'll go ahead and end things off. I hope you guys have been enjoying the video thus far. If you haven't enjoyed the video thus far, please do go check me out on Twitter. Got the same name as this YouTube channel, same kind of content there. There's some exclusive content on there. Very, 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 very much enjoy. And if you really, really, really love the content on there, simply give me a follow. Help support me and help support the channel. Now, without much further ado, folks, Sagittarius, let me give you the rundown of this here recap. So, you have the weight of the world on your shoulders because your boss has been shoveling work after work after work after work onto you. Your friend sees how much you're struggling. You still have hope for the future. You still have, a lot of hopes and dreams for the future. And your friend wants to help you make those dreams a reality. More than anything, you just want to get rid of all this work. You want to succeed at your work. You want to, make it good. You want to make it happen, etc., etc. And your friend comes up with an idea to get your boss to stop shoveling so much work onto you. It's a risky one. It's a bold move. It's possible it couldn't work, but you decide to take the chance, Sagittarius. You fear the wrath of your boss coming from this. You do fear their wrath and losing your job, but it's going to be challenging. It's gonna be rough for a bit, but in the end, your boss will finally come to you. They'll finally understand what you're going through, and they'll stop shoveling so much work on your shoulders, Sagittarius. The burdens will be lifted. And on that cheerful note, Thank you all so very much for watching. Don't forget to leave a like, subscribe, turn on notifications so there is a single one of my videos. I'm trying to get to 1,000 subscribers, folks. We're also trying to get to 800 subscribers before the end of the month. So please, smash like, smash subscribe. Have an amazing rest of your day, and I'll see you all next time. Peace out, folks.